Anybody can play guitar. Just look at me. Anybody can play guitar. Just look at me. Don't believe what I say. Just watch me and see. First I grab myself a chord, working from the sky to the ground. Then I grab another chord to make a good sound. Then I work another chord for what's called a turnaround. Anybody can play guitar. Just look at me. Now if you bought that game, you plug in the TV, you know the one that makes you look like a player like me. Remember, TVs are for movies and news. Just watch me. You'll learn how to play the blues. Welcome to episode 10 of Anybody Can Play Guitar, and peace to all those who enter here. The topic this episode is going to be the diminished chord, the chord that I've been trying to keep back until we're ready for it. If you're a beginner and you're ready for it, you're going to get it anyway, regardless. Okay, don't forget, we got a special guest here today, so I'm going to show you a few chord diagrams. I'm going to read you a little written dialogue to make sure it absorbs, because things are different here than when you read them here. So we'll be right back. Anybody can play guitar. Okay, the diminished chord. Like I said, when I was showing the diagrams, okay, there's 4 different roots on this chord. Okay, let me read a little bit right here. Diminished means lowered or reduced. Remember, all chords come from a chord formula, and the formula is applied to a scale. The diminished scale is also known as a symmetric scale, a scale in which the octave is divided symmetrically. Okay? Excuse me. Each diminished scale has 4 potential key centers: the first, third, fifth, and 7 notes in the scale. Okay, now here's what that looks like right here. Okay? See that? See those circles around those notes? Those are key centers. They can be the root of the chord. Sounds like you can't do it now? Okay, that's getting different. I'm going to show you what to do again, maybe. So, let me finish reading. Each diminished scale has 4 potential key centers: the first, third, fifth, and 7 notes in the scale. This means that only 3 diminished scales are needed in order to cover all 12 keys. Got that? Getting complicated? What'd I tell you? Anybody can play guitar. I'm just going to show you what to do. The diminished scale is like the augmented scale. One more scale, one more chord I'm going to spring on you in the future, okay? In its potential to occupy or suggest more than one key center. Melodies and chords built on diminished scales are very unlike the familiar melodies built on diatonic harmony, and tend to have a disorienting effect on a key center. Jazz players and other experts use this in their intermodal expression of ad libitum. Also, a lot of people study this. You know, music is interesting. You either know all about it or you do it, okay? So some people can do both at the same time. But this guy, his name was Russian composer Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov, born 1844 to 1909, is credited with unearthing an exotic 7th century Arabic scale known as Zeph F. Kind, or string of pearls. From about 1600 to 1900 AD, known as the Common Practice period, where everybody, you know, it's a Romantic period, the Common Practice period, you know, like that, Neapolitan period. Some musicians called the diminished scale diabolus in musica, or tonus diabolicus, or the devil's interval. Okay, now don't forget we have a special guest coming up, and I'm going to show you, we're going to have an interview and we're going to go over the diminished chord a little bit, coming right back. Anybody can play guitar. Okay, we came right back, right on time, huh? And if you haven't noticed anything here, ladies and gentlemen out there in Guitar Land and all other viewers, I got here almost a legend, veteran blues guitarist called Romeo Max. If you haven't seen him before, and you ought to go see him play, you've seen him now. And welcome to the show. Welcome to Anybody Can Play Guitar.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy you're here. And so before I show you a couple of chord diagrams that we all guitarists know, guitar players, you know, we know all this. I'm going to show you one of the last. This is C diminished on the 5th string. Remember, root on the 5th and 6th with anybody can play guitar until you learn something else. If you can buy yourself a book that can show you, you know, these kind of things, buy one. It'll help you. It's always good to know as much about music as you can, no matter how little you do. Okay, now we got Romeo Max here, and he's welcome here. Anybody can play guitar. So I'm going to go over this again. Romeo Max, here's your question. Do you think anybody can play guitar?
I absolutely do, and it's my final answer.
So I don't have to choke him and strangle him to get that answer out of him. I just have to shake his hand. Now tell me about how long you been playing guitar?
Well, I've been playing guitar on and off for a long, long time. I originally started playing bass guitar, and when I was about 19 years old, I got in a band playing bass guitar, and one night we went to a club in New York at a place called Longano's, because on the weekends famous people would show up. And so we went, after band practice, we went down to the club to see what was going to happen, and we took our guitars rather than go home and then go back to the club. So we were sitting there, and then everybody started buzzing, and you know, there was a lot of, so we knew something was going to happen. So Jimi Hendrix walks on stage, and Buddy Miles walks to the drum set. So Jimmy gets on stage and he says, you know, me and my friend here, Buddy Miles, we want to do a little jam, but we don't have a bass player. So of course, I shot my hand right up and I said, bass right here. So he looks out over the lights and he says, yeah, well, I suppose that could work. So my friend says, what are you, crazy? That's Jimi Hendrix. And I said, well, hey, either I'm going to be good or I'm going to be terrible. So there's no in between, and nobody's going to hit me. So I jumped up on stage, strapped up my bass and everything, and I said, well, Jimmy, what are we going to play? So he said, well, yeah, just follow along with us. And so they did a few of the Band of Gypsy songs. So later that night, my friend said to me, hey, are you going to still sell that bass guitar like you were and going to go buy a motorcycle? I said, heck no. I said, this is what I got to do. Music is what's going to happen. So I played bass for a long time, on and off, and, you know, when I could. And, you know, life changes. You go into other things. You come back to the music. And so then I started playing guitar and singing and playing lead guitar, and got inspired by a lot of people like Johnny Taylor and B.B. King and Freddie King and a whole bunch of different people. And so now I play the blues circuit, and I'm a member of the Los Angeles Blues Society, and they have some great opportunities to get exposure and meet other people, network, hear other players, and you know, it's a lot of fun. And like I said, you should get into it. Anybody could play guitar.
You even have your own record label, right?
I got a thing called Deep Spot Records.
If you want to get in touch with Romeo Max, look him up in YouTube. Or he can give you his card some kind of a way, not through the cameras. And we can't do that.
I'm on Facebook, too.
He's on Facebook. He's on everything. He's a veteran blues guitar player that, well, can't be beat. He's got a lot of veterans right behind him. He played with Jimi Hendrix. He's one of the better, flashier, look at it. This is Romeo Max. We cannot put Romeo Max down. And he's going to play some songs here right at the end of the time period, which we're nearing very soon. So I'm going to hand it all to him, just like that other guitar player. What was her name? Lori Morvan.
Lori Morvan.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
This is Romeo Max. And I'm going to give him the stage. Anybody can play guitar. And this is proof.
Romeo Max right here, back again. we're going to play a little tune for you. It's called 5 and 2 Mo 2. And that tune is, I wrote it after being inspired by Johnny Taylor, who was a great artist. And for those of you that don't know what 5 and 2 Mo 2 is, it goes like this. I got $3 in my pocket. Can you lend me 5 to pull me through? The next time that I'll see you, I'll pay you back your 5 and 2 Mo 2. I got $3 in my pocket. Can you loan me 5 to pull me through? I got $3 in my pocket. Can you loan me 5 to pull me through? Well, the next time that I see, I'll pay you back your 5 and 2 Mo 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got $3 in my pocket. Can you loan me 5 to pull me through? I got $3 in my pocket. Can you loan me 5 to pull me through? Well, the next time that I see, I'll pay you back your 5 and 2 Mo 2. I got to buy some cream. My baby wanna curl her hair. I got to buy some cream. My baby wanna curl her hair. She gonna have the flyest do of any woman anywhere. I got $3 in my pocket. Can you loan me 5 to pull me through? Got $3 in my pocket. Can you loan me 5 to pull me through? Well, the next time that I see, I'll pay you back your 5 and 2 Mo 2. I got to buy some lipstick. My baby want real red lips. I got to buy some Chanel. My baby wanna smell real good. She gonna be the sweetest smelling sister out there in the hood. I got $3 in my pocket. Can you loan me 5 to pull me through? Got $3 in my pocket. Can you loan me 5 to pull me through? Well, the next time that I see, I'll pay you back your 5 and 2 Mo 2. Well, the next time that I see, I'll pay you back your 5 and 2 Mo 2. Well, the next time that I see, I'll pay you back your 5 and 2 Mo. I said I'll pay you back your 5 and 2 Mo 2. Here we are back again. We're going to play some jump blues for you right now. It's a song I wrote called Flat Tire Blues. And that happened when I was driving down my avenue, and all of a sudden my tire blew up, and I found an 8-inch spade bit stuck in the tire. So, and for those guitar players out there, this song is in the key of A, and it's a regular 1-4-5, and it's a jumpy blues. Well, I was rolling in my ride, minding my own biz. And then I heard an explosion, and then I heard a fizz. Pulled over on the road to take a look-see. My poor little tire was as flat as it could be. My, oh my, I had the flat tire blues. Well, I called that number that was written on my card. The dude showed up quick, said it won't be hard. Took my spare, slapped it on my rig. Said you're good to go and have a happy gig. My, oh my, I had the flat tire blues. Well, I had the flat tire blues. I, baby, had the flat tire blues. Well, my, I had the flat tire blues. That's the flat tire blues. Now make sure if you're driving around, have a spare and get yourself a phone. The funky. Anybody can play guitar. Well, it looks like I got one more tune for you. Now, for all you blues people out there, you know, you gotta have a slow blues tune too, because that's always part of the gig. So we're gonna do a nice, beautiful, romantic, slow blues for the ladies, because you always gotta get one in for the ladies too. This one is called I Won't Forget About You. I won't forget about you, baby. And you won't forget forget about me. I won't forget about your sweetness, how you made me your little honeybee. Now we're wrapped up in each other's arms. I'm gonna love you deeper than the deepest sea. I won't forget about your whispers, sweet and lovely music to my ear. I won't forget about your touches, how you call me your little daddy dear. Now we're wrapped up in each other's arms. I'm gonna love you deeper than the deepest sea. All right, baby, this is for you. Forget about your whispers, sweet and lovely music to my ear. I won't forget about your touches, how you call me your little daddy dear. Well, I won't forget about you, baby. I'm gonna love you deeper than the deepest sea. Oh yeah, baby, I'll be with you forever. Peace out. Welcome back to Anyone Can Play Guitar. This is Romeo Max, and we're going to do the last tune, and it's called My Funky Blues. Everybody want to know why why I sing my funky blues. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I said everybody wanna know why I sing my funky blues. I said everybody wanna know why I sing my funky blues. Well, I'm just coming back from a loss and I ain't got nothing left to lose. Well, I lost that little mouse that was living under my house. Someone stepped on my frog, they even stole my hog. Everybody wanna know why I sing my funky blues. Well, I'm just coming back from a loss and I ain't got nothing left to lose, y'all. Well, my girlfriend up and ran away with a dude that make more pay. Couldn't buy no more rings for her hand. She left me for a richer man. Well, my blueberries disappeared today. They was eaten by old blue jay. I said everybody wanna know why I sing my funky blues. Said everybody wanna know why I sing my funky blues. Well, I'm just coming back from a loss and I ain't got nothing left to lose. Well, I'm just coming back from a loss and I ain't got nothing left to lose. Well, I'm just coming back from a loss and I ain't got nothing left to lose. Why I sing my funky blues. Romeo Max signing off for anybody could play guitar. Thank you. Now, is that anybody?